Get ready to feast. We are live as the countdown to Atlanta's Wine and Food Festival winds down. Our Megan Shepherd is your guide for 5 days of flavor-packed fun, 30 events and over 100 international tastes. How you can win tickets before the event kicks off tomorrow. And as hundreds expected to descend on New Providence for the big event, LPIA soars to new heights, now named the best airport in Latin America and the Caribbean. How the airport is landing planes and awards too. But first, a fetus found at Paradise Island Marina now under a full-scale police investigation. The fetus reportedly found in a plastic bag this morning. Authorities now searching for answers. Then in our news at 7:30, a 29-year-old Jamaican man in serious legal trouble, accused of murder, armed robbery, and arson after a deadly grocery store attack on Windsor Lane. We've got details from inside the courtroom. Our news live at 7 starts right now. Welcome to our news live at 7. Thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Candino Knowles. We begin with a tragic story as a worker making a grim discovery at a prestigious marina in a luxury gated community on Paradise Island this morning. Fetus reportedly found in a plastic bag, prompting a full-scale police investigation. Now, authorities combing for clues that could help them piece together what happened. Our Delvado Emmanuel gets us started with the latest developments.
That's police as they enter the private property of Ocean Club Estates after a worker going about his regular duties made the gruesome discovery. The media was not allowed on property, but on scene, police press liaison Chief Superintendent Sherry King told the press the shocking details.
Shortly after 10 this morning, an employee was cleaning debris from waters at the dock of the marina when he discovered a fetus in a bag. Police would like to say that we do not know where the origin of this bag came from.
Police have remained tight-lipped on the specifics, claiming it's a sensitive case. But they have confirmed that the coroner has taken charge of the investigation to determine how long the fetus had been submerged and determine where the foul play was involved.
Our officers are doing their due diligence and making certain that they speak to persons that may possibly have information into this matter.
This is the second such incident in recent months. Earlier this year, another fetus was discovered under similar circumstances in the Carmichael area near the detention center, prompting authorities to remind expecting mothers in crisis that help is available.
I would say to mothers, there is always help. Reach out for help. There is someone out there, social services, the government, churches, that can help you during this time.
For now, authorities are working to determine whether this case will be classified as a murder. Police are urging anyone with information to come forward immediately. Reporting for our news, I'm Delvado Emmanuel.
All right, thanks so much for that, Delvado. Well, the skies just got brighter for Lyndon Pindling International Airport, crowned Best Airport in Latin America and the Caribbean for 2024 by Airports Council International. And the win isn't just about bragging rights, it's actually a global stamp of excellence earned through real passenger feedback from over 400 airports worldwide. What makes the feat even greater is the fact that country's main gateway beat out all other regional airports serving 2 to 5 million passengers. NAD President and CEO is Bernice Joaquin.
I think it's fair to say that LPIA is doing great things. We know that we have more things to do. And in fact, there are a couple more exciting announcements coming later on this week. But we're really pleased to be able to share with our stakeholders this exciting achievement of being named the best airport. And this was done by passengers, our guests coming through the airport, who indicated all of the services and the amenities that we provide here at LPIA met all of their needs or exceeded their needs.
Joaquin says LPIA's latest win isn't just about the present, it's about a commitment to world-class service and constantly raising the bar for travelers. NAD Vice President of Operations Jonathan Hanna called the honor a proud moment for all Bahamians and airport stakeholders and says the recognition just underscores the airport's drive to enhance the travel experience for both guests and residents.
As we build on this, we really want to use this as a jumpstart to get even further into the five-star experience. How do we continue to make memorable experiences for each and every guest as they come through at each and every touch point throughout the airport journey? And so really excited about it and can't wait to see where we go from here.
All right, and as the country's main gateway earns high international praise, spring break is in full swing, bringing a massive wave of high school and college students to the islands. And that means more heads in beds for local resorts, including Atlantis Paradise Island, now buzzing with activity as tourists flock to the world-renowned destination. With peak travel season underway, Atlantis says it's seeing an unprecedented surge in bookings, operating at over 85% occupancy with no slowdown in sight. To handle the influx, the resort says it's ramped up security enhanced safety measures, including alcohol awareness training for staff and additional guest programs. Vaughn Roberts is Executive Vice President of Administration and Strategic Initiatives.
We've been doing this for a very long time, and we're a family resort, so we're very good at it in terms of entertaining young kids as well as sort of adolescents and college-age students. But we do have a heightened security presence at this time, and we have, over the course of the year, our food and beverage staff and other staff are trained on alcohol awareness and safety and all of that stuff. So, all that comes to play during this time, and usually into the summer as well, where we have a bunch of families vacationing.
And with more beach and pool activities this spring break, water safety remains a priority. Roberts says the resort has a large team of lifeguards and strict safety protocols in place to ensure a fun, secure experience.
Our marine programs, Aquaventure is a big part of the resort experience. So year-round, we have a pretty rigorous safety protocol. We have a large pool of lifeguards that work for us, and we've done a good job over the last 20 years.
All right, spring breakers aren't the only ones buzzing around the Atlantis Resort. More visitors expected in town for one of the biggest international culinary experiences, the Nassau Paradise Island Wine and Food Festival at Atlantis. Our Megan Shepherd is live from the resort, and we'll check in with her in about 5 minutes. But before we get to the countdown to all the fun, it's time for your first look at temperatures. Meteorologist Greg Thompson is in the Weather Center. Greg, I know it's spring break. That feels like it's 70. I don't know if that's going to be a fun temperature for folks looking for the sun.
Well, that's this evening.
Well, that's just today.
Yeah, temperatures are going to be warming up. But for the next several days, it's going to be a nice end of the week, and that will take us into the weekend. So, you may want to get over there and experience that Atlantis Food and Wine Festival. I wonder if I could
we'll talk.
Sneak into that.
We'll talk after this.
But we have a very cool evening right now. We do have a nice ridge of high pressure building in, and that's providing us with a nice cooler temperature. 72 degrees outside our studios right now. Few clouds, it's breezy on the outside, and those winds out of the north-northwest at 18 miles per hour. That's what's bringing that cool air mass down, and your feels like temperature is 70. We're looking for those temperatures to drop even further as the evening goes on. Temperatures around the islands right now, it is 71 in Freeport, 70 in Marsh Harbor, 71 in Allentown, Bimini. Pick up a string of 72s, Great Harbor Key, over in Nicholstown, Andros, here in the capital. Governor's Harbor, 74 into the Central Bahamas. 75 in Kemps Bay, Arthurstown, Cat Island, 71. Georgetown and Deadman's Key, all 73s there. 74 in Coburn Towns in Salvador and into the Southeast Bahamas. 77, Duncan Town, Ragged Island, Colonel Hill, Cricket Island. Delectable Bay, my favorite spot there. 76, 79 in Abrahams Bay, Providenciales, Turks and Caicos Islands, 80. Matthewtown in Agua, you guys are also 82 at this hour. Satellite radar composite, front boundary, race through the chain of islands, all the way down in the Southeast Bahamas, Inagua and the Turks and Caicos Islands, seeing some cloudiness as well as a few isolated showers, but that front is going to sweep out of here. What we call a juicy, nice cool air mass moving in behind, courtesy of a high pressure system. That's going to keep our temperatures nice and comfortable tomorrow, but we expect those temperatures to start warming up by the end of the week. That's your first look at weather. Stick with us. A look at your extended forecast is still to come.
Thanks, Greg. And still to come on our news, Ready, Set, Feast. Atlantis Wine and Food Festival kicks off tomorrow. Our Megan Shepherd is about to take your taste buds on a world tour in 5 days, 30 events, and over 100 flavors from around the globe. And it's all happening at Atlantis, where we are live in 3 minutes. Also,
coming up in sports, Paul Green leads his team to a second consecutive conference title and now looks ahead to the NCAA tournament.
Hey, Greg Thompson here, and thank you for watching. Be sure to hit that follow button. And if you want to see more content like this, follow all of our news social media pages. And hey, don't forget to turn on your notifications so you never miss out on the top stories from the team you already trust.
Calling all Alive Fiber basketball fans. Get ready to experience the NBA Finals live. You can enter an all-expense-paid trip to not one, but 2 NBA Finals games. It's simple. Just sign up for our Alive NBA League Pass or Infinite Sports X package by May 16th. Stay connected, enjoy blazing fast internet, and score your chance to witness the NBA action up close. Don't miss out. Visit AliveFiber.com and take your shot at NBA glory. Terms and conditions apply. It's good to be alive.
Pack your bags and bring your taste buds on another amazing adventure. Starting March 10th through the 14th, the Hour News team is live from the Nassau Paradise Island Wine and Food Festival at the Atlantis Resort, nightly at 7 and 7:30. As your official guides, we're giving you front row seats to world-renowned wine and spirit producers, award-winning chefs, culinary icons, and electrifying performances. An unforgettable week at the Wine and Food Festival starting March 10th with Hour News.
At RBC, we're proud to support Alive's Ultimate Business Makeover campaign for a second year. We know that micro, small, and medium businesses are vital to our economy. They drive innovation, and more importantly, they create jobs. By investing in their growth, we're fostering economic success, and together we can pave the road to a thriving business community.
My name is Trevi Williams. I've been a Live Fiber customer since March 2024. The installation process was seamless, effortless, and extremely fast. The gentlemen that came to the installation were very helpful, reliable, very knowledgeable, and the time allocated to do the installation was shorter than the time specified.
All right, we are just one day away from one of the biggest culinary experiences to hit the capital. I'm Megan Shepard. She's going to be your guide for 5 days at 30 events featuring over 100 international flavors, and it's all happening at the Atlantis Wine and Food Festival. And Megan Shepard joins us now from Atlantis, live from Atlantis, where the Our News team will be stationed all week. And Megan, we heard from Atlantis executives about 85% occupancy. We know spring breakers are buzzing in the halls, but I know that we're expecting even more people to come to enjoy this once-in-a-lifetime event, yeah?
Absolutely, absolutely. We're seeing people in the hallways. They're excited. They're asking questions. They're booking tickets. And as they should, because this will be the biggest and the best culinary event. Here's why. For the next 5 days, there will be 30 events featuring 100 flavors. So if you're a picky eater, you're an adventurous eater, we will have something here for you. And yes, I said we because I appointed myself as a part of the team. There will be wines and spirits. Need I say more? I don't think so. And to take this already world-class event to the next level, the best in entertainment. And to tell us even more, everything we need to know about entertainment is Director of Entertainment, Mr. Antonio Johnson. Now, a little birdie told me that we have some surprises coming up over the next couple of days. What can you tell us?
Things are about to get really, really exciting here, Megan, at Atlantis. We have a lot of local and international talent, as you know. And, you know, I'm very proud about it because we get a chance to put a lot of our local talent get a chance to get featured here at Atlantis at a major event, one of the biggest events in the Bahamas. On Thursday, we will headline. We have our Grammy Award-winning Bahamian. They'll headline. Very exciting. On Friday, we have a lot of local talent. We have Wendy, she'll open the show. We have KB, he'll close the show. And we have the Shad Calling, the VIP band. They'll be the backing band for that party. On Saturday night, as you know, we have the higher level band they will open the show, and then we have Shaggy, he'll close the show. So we have a lot of very exciting talent, really, really world-class talent here. Apart from our big three events, we also have Akia Knowles, pianist, we have Dion Cunningham, we have Shamon Smith. So we have a lot of local talent being featured at these events.
Awesome. And I did tell you guys there's a surprise. We won't ruin that for you right now, but what night should they come here for that surprise?
I think, every night.
I think every
night.
Perfect answer. So if you're not in the building, you will not know what that surprise is, and I promise you don't want to miss it. Thank you so much for that. Guys, this is the place to be. And remember, our news is giving away free tickets. Head on over to TikTok. Our question of the night is on TikTok. You want to go there, answer the question, and you could be our next winner. And speaking of winners and the best to do it, here is our sports presented by 10th year seniors. Ronaldo.
Thanks, Megan, and it looks amazing at the Atlantis for the Nassau Paradise Island Wine and Food Festival while we're at the studio without food or a festival.
Food would be nice.
It would be. But anyway, welcome to Our Sports at 7, presented by 10th year seniors. I'm Ronaldo Dorset. That's John Marknut. Let's do show. A storybook season for Paul Green continues with league-wide recognition and a standout performance in the conference title game. Green finished with 18 points, 13 rebounds, and a career-high 6 assists to lead his Southern New Hampshire Penmen to a 72-71 overtime win over Pace in the Northeast 10 conference title game in Brockton, Massachusetts.
The postseason accolades for VJ Edgecombe have started to roll in. First up, the Big 12. Edgecombe was named the Big 12 Freshman of the Year, a member of the All-Freshman team, and an All-Big 12 second-team selection.
The GSSA is this week, and it's never too early to look ahead to when we bring it all together for nationals. The 2025 Bahamas National High School Track and Field Championships are set for March 20th through 22nd at the original Thomas A. Robinson Stadium.
The new-look Golden State Warriors offense continues to dominate, and last night it was Buddy Hield's time to shine. Hield finished with 20 points on 7 from 10 shooting from the field.
That'll do it for Our Sports. Stay tuned to Our News at 7:30 for details on these stories and more.
When our news comes back from the break, we turn our spotlight to stories making headlines across the world as Donald Trump doubles down on tariffs in a clash with Canada. Plus, Pope Francis showing signs of improvement after 26 days in hospital. The Vatican says he's no longer in immediate danger. And Suriname's Albert Ramdin, now the first Caribbean Secretary General of the OAS. Known for pushing efficiency and backing Haiti, his election being hailed as a historic moment. We'll tell you how long he'll serve when Our News returns.
Yo, what's good, my loyal viewers? Ronaldo Dorset of 10YS here. First of all, thanks so much for watching, but be sure to hit that follow button. If you'd like to see more content like this, follow all of the R News social media pages, and of course, don't forget to turn on your notifications so you never miss out on the top stories from the team, well, from the teams you already trust.
Pack your bags and bring your taste buds on another amazing adventure. Starting March 10th through the 14th, the Our News team is live from the Nassau Paradise Island Wine and Food Festival at the Atlantis Resort, nightly at 7 and 7:30. As your official guides, we're giving you front row seats to world-renowned wine and spirit producers, award-winning chefs, culinary icons, and electrifying performances. An unforgettable week at the Wine and Food Festival starting March 10th with Our News.
My name is Trevi Williams. I've been a Live Fiber customer since March 2024. The installation process was seamless, effortless, and extremely fast. The gentlemen that came to the installation were very helpful, reliable, very knowledgeable, and the time allocated to do the installation was shorter than the time specified. Yeah, the previous provider I had, I noticed that the internet speed actually had intermittent services, so I was very grateful that the live fiber was available in my area. Once I was able to make the switch, my service and everything I needed was.
This is our news. Welcome back. We turn our attention now to stories making headlines across the world. United States President Donald Trump doubling down on tariffs literally. Trump announced plans to hike tariffs on Canadian steel and aluminum from 25% to 50% starting midnight Wednesday. Trump says it's payback for Ontario, slapping a 25% tariff on electricity sent to northern U.S. states. The Premier saying we will not back down and urging Trump to stop the chaos. The president also hinted at declaring a national emergency on electricity. Pope Francis showing signs of improvement after spending 26 days in the hospital. The Vatican says his prognosis had been lifted Monday, meaning he's no longer in immediate danger, though his condition remains complex. The 88-year-old pontiff is still undergoing antibiotic treatment and will continue with non-invasive ventilation. Doctors say his recovery is progressing, but they're staying cautious. Francis was admitted on February 14th with bilateral pneumonia. This Thursday marks 12 years since he became pope. And Suriname's Foreign Minister Albert Ramdin was on Monday elected as the first Caribbean Secretary General of the Organization of American States, set to serve through 2030. Ramdin, who previously held the role of Assistant Secretary General, has been a key advocate for greater efficiency within the OAS and stronger support for Haiti. Suriname's government called his election a historic moment and praised Ramdin's steady leadership. Still to come in our news, today in history, find out interesting facts about the day that was March 11th. Then in our news at 7:30, are you vegan and craving flavor this Lent? Or Joshua Williams cooking up something special with a vegan chef who proves plant-based dishes can be just as delicious with a healthy twist on your favorites. The mouth-watering ideas are straight ahead. But first, Royal Caribbean's Paradise Island Beach Club taking shape. A media tour today reveals construction moving full steam ahead on Paradise Island. The project, marked by both approvals and controversy, now slated for completion by year's end. Scenes from today's visit when our news returns.
Joshua Williams here. Thanks for watching. Be sure to hit that follow button and to follow all of our social media pages. Also, don't forget to push that notification button so that you can see all of the great content from the team you already trust.
My name is Joshua Williams. I've been a live fiber customer since March 2024. The installation process was seamless, effortless, and extremely fast. The gentlemen that came to the installation were very helpful, reliable, very knowledgeable, and the time allocated to do the installation was shorter than the time specified. Yeah, the previous provider I had, I noticed that the internet speed actually had intermittent services, so I was very grateful that the live fiber was available in my area. Once I was able to make the switch, my service and everything I needed was satisfied. My favorite feature would actually be being able to add any apps from the Play Store. It's just basically making any dumb TV a smart TV. I do a lot of back-end support, engineering support, helping clients working remotely when I'm from home. The internet is a very important aspect of my job and my life. My name is Joshua Williams, and the future is home with a live fiber.
Candino Notes here, and thank you so much for watching. Be sure and hit that follow button if you want to see more stories like this. Be sure and follow all of the R News social media pages. And hey, don't forget, turn on your notifications so you never miss out on top stories from the team you already trust.
2017. Ground was broken on the second phase of the multi-million-dollar Point project on Bay Street. That phase of the project included the development of a 100-room, 8-story condominium complex with oceanfront residences and a marina. The Point is a wholly owned subsidiary of China Construction America and built on 6 acres of waterfront property adjacent to the British colonial. CCA's chairman spoke at the ceremony. And in 2015, then Works Minister Philip Davis backtracked on comments over insurance on a dorm destroyed by fire at the BAMSI facility in Andros. In February that year, Davis told Parliament that the contractor had all-risk insurance, but that the insurance had lapsed because the project was not completed on time.
I'm now in a position to say that the contractor provided all that is required, save a certificate for all risk insurance.
All right, this past weekend, Bahamian R&B fans descended on Miami Gardens for one of the most highly anticipated musical events of the year. Danielle Miller arrived and has this recap.
Hey, what's up? This is Cisco with Danielle Miller. R News. Bahamas, we love y'all.
For the 18th year, the annual Jazz in the Gardens Music Festival delivered a memorable experience for fans, myself included. Sunday's lineup featuring body-rocking performances from musical icons like Drew Hill, Kim, Tony Braxton, DJ Cassidy's Pass the Mic, Slick Rick, Dougie Fresh, Ja Rule, Remy Ma, Fat Joe, and the return of Dance Hall King, Beanie Man. His first appearance in the U.S. in 10 years, with a surprise appearance from Grammy Award winner, Maya.
They give me 30 minutes. I don't do 30-minute show. I do 2-hour show. I got 187 #1 songs.
The highlight of the night, New Edition. With a wardrobe of bling and classic dance moves, this legendary 90s boy band delivered hit after hit of group and solo songs. It was the performance I longed to see. As founding member Michael Bivens announced this was likely their last performance for a while, it made the moment even more special, even for first-time festival goers like myself. Reporting for our News, I'm Danielle Miller.
All right, looks like a lot of fun, Denny. If you want to watch our story again and for all of today's top stories, you can visit ournews.bs. It's going to do it for us in News at 7. Joining us now is Italia Hall with the latest headlines. Italia?
All right, thanks so much, Ken. Well, are you vegan and craving flavor this Lenten season? We are cooking something special up. Plus, Royal Caribbean's Paradise Island Beach Club is taking shape. Here are your latest headlines. First tonight on our News Live at 7:30, a worker making a grim discovery in a gated community on Paradise Island this morning. Our Delvardo Emmanuel has the story coming up. Also, a 29-year-old Jamaican appeared in court today facing murder, armed robbery, and arson charges. Also,
tonight on our News, we're here on Paradise Island at the Royal Caribbean Beach Club project. Officials say it's slated to be open December. We'll have the details as to what's going on here coming up tonight.
And later, our Megan Shepard and Danielle Miller bring you all of the excitement live from Atlantis for the upcoming Wine and Food Festival when our News Live at 7:30 returns.
Family, how you look so down? Set up all cold and flu, could flip that frown. All the coughing and that running nose cannot last. You must come back to work and class. Set them all can deal with that fast, yeah. Try set them all cold and flu, daytime and nighttime too. Try Cetamol, cold and flu, and get back to the better you. Available at pharmacies nationwide.
Distributed by Lowe's Wholesale Drug Agencies Limited.
Welcome to Paradise Games, where exceptional service meets the ultimate gaming experience. Our dedicated team is here to make every visit a win.
Now this is paradise.
This is more than just a place to play.
Now this is paradise.
It's where excitement meets world-class service.
Now this is paradise.
Now this is paradise.
Come, experience it for yourself. Now this is paradise.
Every season creates an opportunity for you to enjoy the comfort and security of your most valuable assets. Unfortunately, termites are common and very unwanted guests that never stop eating. With Struckham, you can enjoy the peace of mind as we protect your investment with our 3-year fumigation warranty. Struckham, #1 in pest control services.
Inti Corporation is on the move.
Welcome to our news. Thanks so much for joining us. I'm Natalia Hall, a worker making a grim discovery at a prestigious marina in a luxury gated community on Paradise Island this morning. The discovery of a fetus in a plastic bag prompting a full-scale police investigation. Now authorities are combing for clues that could help them piece together what happened. Our Dalvado Emmanuel has a story.
That's police as they enter the private property of Ocean Club Estates after a worker going about his regular duties made the gruesome discovery. The media was not allowed on property, but on scene, police press liaison Chief Superintendent Sherry King told the press the shocking details.
Shortly after 10 this morning, an employee was cleaning debris from waters at the dock of the marina when he discovered a fetus in a bag. Police would like to say that we do not know where the origin of this bag came from.
Police have remained tight-lipped on the specifics, claiming it's a sensitive case. But they have confirmed that the coroner has taken charge of the investigation to determine how long the fetus had been submerged and determine where the foul play was involved.
Our officers are doing their due diligence and making certain that they speak to persons that may possibly have information into this matter.
This is the second such incident in recent months. Earlier this year, another fetus was discovered under similar circumstances in the Carmichael area near the detention center, prompting authorities to remind expecting mothers in crisis that help is available.
I would say to mothers, there is always help. Reach out for help. There is someone out there, social services, the government, churches, that can help you during this time.
For now, authorities are working to determine whether this case will be classified as a murder. Police are urging anyone with information to come forward immediately. Reporting for our news, I'm Delvado Emmanuel.
Thanks to Alvardo. Well, a 29-year-old Jamaican man has appeared in court charged with murder, armed robbery, and arson. Prosecutors say Cyril Saltow murdered Johnson Joseph during an armed robbery at a grocery store last month and set the place afire. On February 13, police responded to a structural fire at Windsor Lane. After the blaze was put out, they found Johnson Joseph bound at the hands and feet with multiple stab wounds about his body. Prosecutors alleged that Saltow, while armed with a knife, robbed Joseph of liquor and other items. He's also accused of unlawfully setting the building that belongs to Kenneth Donathan and Frederick Donathan afire. He didn't have to enter pleas to the charges when he stood before Chief Magistrate Roberto Rackley. Bail was denied and he returns to court on May 29th to receive voluntary bill of indictment papers. Additionally, last month, he was sentenced to 6 months in prison for overstaying and attempting to escape from police custody while at the Princess Margaret Hospital. Well, Prime Minister Philip Davis, along with several government ministers and law enforcement officials, took to the streets of Flamingo Gardens today. National Security Minister Wayne Monroe, Education Minister Gladys Hannah Martin, Works Minister Clay Sweeting, and Immigration Minister and Area MP Keith Bell were among those in attendance. The walkabout, which started at the Urban Renewal Center on Flamingo Gardens Park, is a part of ongoing efforts to address crime and improve security in the community. Commissioner of Police Shanton Knowles was also on hand to assess the progress of the Clear a Hole Build initiative aimed at strengthening law enforcement presence while fostering community development. Officials say the visit was an opportunity to hear directly from residents and ensure that efforts to combat crime are having a meaningful impact. Now be sure to stay tuned to our news as we will have more from this walkabout in a later newscast. While construction is well underway at Royal Caribbean Bahamas Beach Club on Paradise Island, the project, which has been the subject of both approval and scrutiny since it was approved by government. Developers say they expect the project will be complete by the end of the year. Our Joshua Williams was a part of that media delegation that toured the site this morning.
Royal Caribbean Group Bahamas is making steady progress on their beach club on Paradise Island. The project has grabbed headlines in recent weeks due to concerns over its environmental impact and questions over the number of foreign workers at the development. The media toured the 17-acre site today, where we met construction fully underway.
We've got, everything that you can possibly imagine. If you're going to the beach or having a pool experience, we'll have the entertainment.
A walk through the site shows extensive work being done. The foundation poured for about all of the buildings, along with major work being done on pools and other small buildings. Just under 300 construction workers that have made it happen. Site construction project manager Ronald Forbes explains the scope of works.
Currently, in my background, we have the family pool, which is the furthest developed pool under the three pools, family, chill, and party pool. Just west of that, we have our on-site concrete batch plant that allows us to expedite the work a little bit better. We have the option to take the concrete over from Nassau. And west of that, we have our first restroom, which is restroom number 1. In this area, we have 2 restrooms and 1 QSR that's under development currently, and we're making significant progress on that.
Janine Bullitt, principal of an environment consultancy, says they were tasked to ensure no rules were broken.
We did a tagging process where we came in, identified different species of plants that could be removed, as well as the numbers. We came in with a team, took them up. Some were ported, some were taken up just like that. We took them to a site on New Providence, and where we're maintaining them, they are being watered and fertilized.
Now, while it is an ambitious goal, project managers say they will meet the December 2025 opening deadline. Reporting for Our News, I'm Joshua Williams.
All right. Thanks so much for that, Josh. Well, March marks Local Government Month, celebrating nearly 3 decades of community governance on the Family Islands. Local government was established 29 years ago, and on Monday, Minister of Works and Family Island Affairs Clay Sweeting led the official launch in the capital. Minister of Works and Family Island Affairs, who has oversight for local government, read the official proclamation. The event also featured a flag-raising ceremony.
As we mark Local Government Month, we honor the essential role it plays in fostering an effective and inclusive system of governance across our nation. When we speak about local government in New Providence, I don't think we really get a sense of the impact and the role that administrators really play in governance in the Family Islands. So if you was ever a part of administration in the Family Islands, or you ever was part of a crisis there, you could really understand the role of administrators and the role of local government.
All right, well, expect pleasant conditions for the days ahead. Meteorologist Greg Thompson is live in the Weather Center with your first look at weather. Greg.
Yeah, thanks, Natalia. Beautiful conditions expected over the next couple of days. We plan on doing that thing across PI. Get out there, enjoy. It's going to be very lovely on the outside, much in terms of sunshine. It's going to be abundant. 72 outside our studios right now, few clouds. It's on the breezy side. North-northwest winds at 16 miles per hour, and they are gusting a little higher at times. Feels like temperature still hanging out in the low 70s. Satellite radar composite, frontal boundary rates through the chain of islands. Earlier today, it's now down to deep south, southeastern Bahamas, Nagua, Turks and Caicos Islands. You guys seeing some clouds as well as some spotty showers down there, but a very dry air mass and pleasant weather conditions expected behind that. That will take us through Friday and into the weekend, and we do expect another weak front to get in here sometime early next week. That's a quick check on conditions around the islands. Stick with us. A look at your extended forecast is delivered.
Still to come on our news, stay tuned for all of the excitement happening at the Atlantis Resort. Our Megan Shepard and Daniel Miller are live tonight. Also, looking for meatless meals this Lenten season? Our Joshua Williams gets a lesson in plant-based cooking from a vegan chef who proves healthy eating can be delicious. That's all coming up when our news returns. Stay with us.
INTI Corporation is on the move, day by day, panel by panel. Our commitment to sustainable energy becomes more real. With each milestone, INTI redefines what is possible. Not only are the Lucaya solar power projects on the island of Grand Bahama growing in scale, they are setting a new standard for energy independence in the Bahamas. These state-of-the-art solar farms at the Fairfield and Devon sites, once completed, will harness the power of the sun to generate 9.5 megawatts of clean, sustainable energy. INTI is on the move as a beacon of progress and innovation that is rapidly transforming our energy landscape. Witness the future of sustainable energy unfolding on the island of Grand Bahama as INTI Corporation shines brighter than ever. INTI Corporation, powering your world, powering your future.
Diet-friendly special.
Hi, and thank you for watching. I'm Italia Hall. Be sure and hit that like and subscribe button if you want to see more content like this. Click right over here. And don't forget to turn on your notifications to see more content from the
Hey, Greg Thompson here, and thank you for watching. Be sure to hit that follow button. And if you want to see more content like this, follow all of our news social media pages. And hey, don't forget to turn on your notifications so you never miss out on the top stories from the team you already trust.
Calling all Alive Fiber basketball fans. Get ready to experience the NBA Finals live. You can enter an all-expense-paid trip to not one, but 2 NBA Finals games. It's simple. Just sign up for our Alive NBA League Pass or Infinite Sports X package by May 16th. Stay connected. Enjoy blazing fast internet.
Get ready to feast. We are live as the countdown to Atlanta's Wine and Food Festival winds down. The Our News team will be your guide for 5 days of flavor-packed fun, 30 events, and over 100 international tastes. Our Megan Shepard joins us live from the resort. And Megan, we're just one day away from one of the biggest culinary experiences to hit the capital. What can you tell us?
Absolutely. 1 day away. The official first event kicks off tomorrow morning at 10:30 a.m. It is the Barbie and Ken culinary experience, and I'm sure that it's just going to be the most adorable experience ever. But now, time for a pop quiz. Sugar apple canap, Juju plum, or when the toters come to your party, or all the meat, all the meat. What do these things have in common? All Bahamian classics, cementing our love for good food and a good time. All things the Wine and Food Festival promises to be. But to tell us a lot more about the Bahamian talent that will be showcased over the next 5 days, Danielle Miller. Danny, are you ready to eat some good food and shake a leg?
I am. There are certain events where I turn into a big dancer, and Nassau Paradise Island Wine and Food Festival is one of them. And Megan, I heard you singing those Bahamian songs. Nice voice, by the way. And also, you look lovely up against that backdrop. Atlantis has so many places that give you such an aesthetic. I mean, this place is absolutely breathtaking. But you want to know what else takes my breath away about this mega resort? Is the essence of our people. We are exceptional in bringing talent, in bringing food, and all things in between. Now, the Director of Entertainment and also the Vice President of Culinary Operations tells us more about how Bahamian culture is the absolute heartbeat of Atlantis, Paradise Island.
Atlantis is Bahamas, right? And we do all these massive events like we always do. You know, we get people from outside, you know, but we have somewhere felt that it's nothing better than promoting our own local talent here.
Bobby Flay, Alon Shaya, Katie Lee, and Shaggy are just a few of the international headliners for this year's food festival. But it is Bahamian culture at the forefront of the festival's campaign, shining the spotlight on our local talent that will be sharing the stage with our international guests. Wayne Munker, Deja Rutherford, Kenneth McKenzie, and the Higher Level Band are just a few of the homegrown chefs and entertainers that will be featured throughout this week's events.
We have a resident entertainment program where we have a pool of entertainers who work with us regularly, and it'll be also, so as you know, we hire the most entertainment in the Bahamas.
And if you have ever attended any of Atlantis' signature events, then you know to expect the unexpected, a factor that leaves us all in awe and anticipation for the next bash in paradise.
Well, you know, here at Atlantis, we're always full of surprises.
So everybody is welcome to this Nassau Paradise Island Food Festival, held from March 12th to 16th. Tickets are still available, rooms are selling. Come fast and come furious.
I cannot wait to rake and scrape at the festival. KB is one of the headliners, a Bahamian icon, and also I cannot forget to put this in here. There will also be a local food tour to the businesses of some of the vendors that will be participating during the food festival. I'm in Atlantis. They got this thing on lock. Back to you, Megan.
All right, sounds amazing, Danielle. And I know you guys think I sounded amazing as well, but I just want to say, Jerome, have no fear. I will not be moving my talents to become a singer. Now, we have our first winner for yesterday already, Miss Siobhan Sherman. Congratulations. You will be here on property, courtesy of Our News and Atlantis. There are still more chances to win. Head on over to TikTok. You will find the question pinned. Answer that and we can have another lucky winner to join us for the rest of the week. Stay tuned for the rest of the week as there will be more opportunities to win tickets. Back to you in studio.
It's now time for tonight's Financial Market Minute, brought to you by RF, your local investment bank. This has been your Financial Market Minute. To explore the best performing mutual funds in the Bahamas, visit our website at www.rfgroup.com.
When our news comes back from the break, our Joshua Williams gets a lesson in plant-based cooking from a vegan chef who proves healthy eating can be delicious.
Coming up in sports, PG10 leads his team to the NE10 title, postseason awards for VJ Edgecombe, a preview of track nationals, and Buddy Hield becomes Buddy Steels.
And nice but windy weather conditions in the capital on this Tuesday. Greg is back with your weather details when our news returns.
Pack your bags and bring your taste buds on another amazing adventure. Starting March 10th through the 14th, the Our News team is live from the Nassau Paradise Island Wine and Food Festival at the Atlantis Resort, nightly at 7 and 7:30. As your official guides, we're giving you front row seats to world-renowned wine and spirit producers, award-winning chefs, culinary icons, and electrifying performances. An unforgettable week at the Wine and Food Festival starting March 10th with Our News.
At RBC, we're proud to support Alive's Ultimate Business Makeover campaign for a second year. We know that micro, small, and medium businesses are vital to our economy. They drive innovation, and more importantly, they create jobs. By investing in their growth, we're fostering economic success, and together we can pave the road to a thriving business community.
Welcome to Our Sports, presented by 10th Year Seniors. I'm Ronaldo Dorset. That's John Marknut. Let's do show. A storybook season for Paul Green continues with league-wide recognition and a standout performance in the conference title game. Green finished with 18 points, 13 rebounds, and a career-high 6 assists to lead his Southern New Hampshire Penmen to a 72-71 overtime win over Pace in the Northeast 10 conference title game in Brockton, Massachusetts. Green had a 3-point play in overtime, and Penman's Kurt Henderson made the go-ahead 3 with 0.3 seconds on the clock to propel the team to back-to-back conference titles. Green was named the tournament's most outstanding player and was named to the NE10 All-Championship team. He averaged 21.7 points, 12.7 boards, and 2.7 assists per game over the 3 contests. His double-double in the title game was his 20th of the season.
It feels great to be a champion. I mean, all the hard work we put in, all the injuries we battled through, just trusting the coach and doing it for the community and those back home, representing myself, my family. Feels great.
SNHU will now look ahead to the NCAA Division II tournament, and as a third seed will face number 6 Assumption on Saturday.
The postseason accolades for VJ Edgecombe have started to roll in. First up, the Big 12. Edgecombe was named the Big 12 Freshman of the Year, a member of the All-Freshman team, and an All-Big 12 second-team selection. His 15 points per game led all freshmen in the conference, and he also averaged 5.4 rebounds and 3.3 assists per game. Looking ahead to the postseason, Baylor is ranked number 7 in the Phillips 66 Big 12 tournament and will face either Kansas State or Arizona State in the second-round matchup.
The BAISS is done, the GSSSA is this week, and it's never too early to look ahead to when we bring it all together for nationals. The 2025 Bahamas National High School Track and Field Championships are set for March 20th through 22nd at the original Thomas A. Robinson Stadium. Hosted by the Ministry of Youth, Sports and Culture in conjunction with the Ministry of Education, Technical and Vocational Training, the meet will feature over 1,500 athletes from 30 schools throughout the country.
Under the theme, Breaking Limits, Achieving Greatness. With hard work, dedication, and the drive to push forward and beyond your limits, you will accomplish more than you ever thought possible. And so we are excited to be a part of this track and field championship. Our schools are prepared. As you're aware, we have 3 days of championship this week. Come out and support us. We're preparing for the nationals next week.
The new-look Golden State Warriors offense continues to dominate, and last night it was Buddy Hield's time to shine. Hield finished with 20 points on 7 from 10 shooting from the field, 6 from 10 from three-point range, and added 7 assists in the Warriors' 130-120 win over the Portland Trail Blazers last night at the Chase Center.
Ball's popping today. You know, we didn't ball and pop as much as we want to in Detroit, and Steve came in and make emphasis on just picking up ball pop again. I think everybody did a good job of just moving the ball and just finding the right guy open and just really react.
That'll do it for our sports. This is 10YS. So are we going to stay in the studio all week? Because we really should just pull up at Atlantis.
Yeah, just tell us what the food is and we'll be there.
Tell us what the food is. Back to the studio.
Still ahead on our news tonight, looking for meatless meals this Lenten season? Our Joshua Williams has an idea on what you may enjoy coming up. And Greg is back with your extended weather forecast when our news continues. Stay with us.
To do the installation was shorter than the time specified. Yeah, the previous provider I had, I noticed that the internet speed actually had intermittent on the services. So I was very grateful that the live fiber was available in my area. Once I was able to make the switch, my service and everything I needed was satisfied. My favorite feature would actually be being able to add any apps from the Play Store. It's just basically making any dumb TV a smart TV. I do a lot of back-end support, engineering support, helping clients working remotely when I'm from home. The internet is a very important aspect of my job and my life. My name is Trey Williams, and the future is home with a live fiber.
Joshua Williams here. Thanks for watching. Be sure to hit that follow button and to follow all of our social media pages. Also, don't forget to push that notification button so that you can see all of the great content from the team you already trust.
My name is Trey Williams. I've been a live fiber customer since.
This is our news. Welcome back. Cold front quickly pushed through the capital and down into the southeast. Bombers will continue to exit the area, and that's going to provide a couple of small showers across the Inago as well as the Turks and Caicos Islands. But behind that, a tighter pressure gradient will be with us for at least another 24 hours before we start to see winds starting to fall off, and that will continue to create some hazardous beaching and boating for the next during that time frame, 24 hours. But we expect brighter conditions for the balance of the week, and if, of course, if you have plans for the outdoors, this is the time to do it. It should take us into the weekend, and that high pressure system will weaken during that time frame. So we're looking for those winds to continue to fall off. Future forecast showing the moisture source with that front down near the southeast Bahamas. Most of the activity out towards the east and away from us, but a dry air mass will be invading our area through Wednesday, and that will take us through Thursday. Maybe a couple of spotty showers to the north of us, but we don't expect anything significant out there. Boating forecast tonight through the early part of tomorrow. We expect a caution flag inside the islands, advisories on the Atlantic side, northwest and central Bahamas, northwest winds tonight. They will be shifting north to northeast at 15 to 20 knots, falling to around 50 knots by tomorrow afternoon. Seas running 4 to 7 feet, but up to 9 feet along Atlantic exposures. High tide is at 7:10 tonight. The low tide takes place at 1:18 in the morning. Southeast Bahamas, caution flag inside the islands as well, and a high risk of rip currents, but an advisory on the outside in the Atlantic. Northwest winds tonight becoming north to northeast, 10 to 15 knots. Seas will be running 3 to 6 feet in some northerly swells. Here's a look now at your national forecast. In the extended forecast, beautiful conditions expected for the balance of the week. Temperatures will stay in the 70s one more day, but we expect a warm up by Thursday. That should take us into the weekend. Then we expect mid-80s by the early part of next week. And of course, as I mentioned, we expect another front that should drop our temperatures back down to the low 80s. That's a look at our weather. Back to you, Talia.
All right, looks really, really good. Thanks so much, Greg. Well, looking for tasty, meatless meals to cook during the Lenten season? Well, you won't want to miss this next story. Our Joshua Williams stepped into the kitchen with an experienced vegan chef who says vegan cooking isn't all that bad, saying you can cook some of your favorite dishes with a healthy twist. Let's take a look.
We're just about 1 week into the Lenten season. For those of you who gave up meat, I have 3 tasty dishes for you. I stepped into the kitchen with vegan chef Marlene McKinney, and she taught me the tricks of the trade. The first dish was tasty Jamaican-style bean stew, so I got my hands dirty. First cutting all the vegetables, then adding them with the beans to a pot along with the key ingredient coconut milk and a type of dumpling called spinners.
Make sure.
Just a little. That's
Just
good.
a little?
Yeah, just wanted to separate them because they were piling on. Yeah, they look good.
Yeah.
Good job.
Yeah.
Now, for those of us who prefer something quick and easy, Chef McKinney surprised me with a Bahamian dish called mock tuna wraps. It's done by mashing chickpeas into a paste, adding what she calls veggies, your favorite seasonings, and this special ingredient.
So we use kelp. So kelp makes it taste like fish. Kelp is a sea vegetable. It comes from the bottom of the ocean. That's what it is, kelp. So I have this one and I have this one. I like this one more. We put them to work there again.
While we didn't have time to make the vegan cheesecake on camera, she says it's a combination of several healthy ingredients, the main one, surprisingly, tofu. It's now time to taste test the 3 dishes.
You gotta get the flavors, everything.
Oh my. Oh my.
Y'all can stay in my kitchen. They make me feel good.
Oh my. Mm-hmm. That's a big box today.
Do you like it? Tastes like tuna?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see if he likes it. Oh.
Speak.
It's sweet.
And for those of you skeptical about vegan dishes,
so high fiber, high protein, carbs, it's a complete meal in that little jar.
Reporting for Our News, I'm Joshua Williams.
All right, I need the recipe for sure, Josh, but of course, to watch that story again, it's available now at ournews.bs or on our Facebook page at Our News Bahamas. And with that, we thank you for joining us for our news tonight on behalf of the entire team. I'm Natalia Hall. We'll see you tomorrow night. Have a great evening. Hi, and thank you for watching. I'm Natalia Hall. Be sure and hit that like and subscribe button if you want to see more content like this. Click right over here. And don't forget to turn on your notifications to see more content from the team you already